Hey everyone, this is Lolcohol and welcome to the 7th episode of Crafting for Noobs. If you've missed the first 6 episodes, be sure to watch those first as they will help you to build a solid foundation in your understanding of items and crafting. In this episode, we're going to be discussing fossil crafting, when to use it, why to use it, and why it's so powerful. So, why are fossils so good? First of all, they improve our odds of hitting specific mods. This is where tags come into play. We discussed those in episode 3. Let's have a look at a simple fossil craft. Pristine fossils on a life belt. The pristine fossil states more life modifiers, no defense modifiers. If we look at PoE and we click pristine fossil at the top, you'll immediately notice that several modifiers disappear. Those modifiers that disappeared are all modifiers with the defense tag. If we're playing a life-based build and we don't want energy shield showing up and stealing one of our precious prefixes, we can use a pristine fossil. And of course, we'd want to see more life modifiers. You can see the 10x multiplier. This multiplies with the weight of the item, making any life-tagged modifiers 10 times more likely to hit. So, if we want to craft a life belt, using a pristine fossil would be a simple and effective way to target our desired modifiers. But do you want to know the real power of fossils? It's not actually the more of one modifier bit, it's the second half, the half that blocks specific modifiers from rolling. Let's have a look at some fossils. Several fossils have this yin and yang. Dense fossils, more defense modifiers, no life modifiers. Jagged, more physical modifiers, no chaos modifiers. Metallic, more lightning modifiers, no physical modifiers. We can use multiple fossils together by using resonators of different sizes and stack specific combinations of fossils to cut out a massive number of modifiers and increase our odds of hitting otherwise hard to hit modifiers. Let's look at an example. Remember that ultra low weight Crusader prefix mod on chess pieces? Enemies you kill explode, dealing 3% of their maximum life as physical damage. It has a weighting of 25, which means it's very unlikely to hit. Let's see what happens when we combine a dense, pristine, and jagged fossil. But why would you want to use dense and pristine? The one adds life and the other one adds defense, and they both block each other out. Well, by using both dense and pristine, this means that we are going to get no life modifiers and no defense modifiers. These cancel out each other, but also cancel out a huge number of prefixes. You'll notice that our prefix is going from having 6 potential modifiers to having just 1. Of course, we mustn't forget about the Crusader influence prefixes. This is where our jagged fossil comes in. Jagged fossils give us more physical modifiers, and the Explodey mod has a physical tag. So it increases our odds of rolling that mod by 10 times. Looking at Path of Exile, a tool we will go over in the next video, if we were to just chaos spam this item to hit this modifier, we'd have a 1 in 752 chance with a 62% confidence. But with this fossil combination, it goes to 1 in 35. Now, of course, fossils and resonators do cost more, but you can see that the average chance of success is 494 chaos versus the 752 chaos we'd use to chaos spam. Meaning that if we use this fossil combination, we'll hit this mod and save almost 260 chaos orbs. Of course, this has a downside of us not rolling any life modifiers, but we've got the hardest and most expensive part out of the way, and we can use Harvest to further improve this item. This mod is also just so powerful on its own that for certain builds, just having this one modifier with crafted life is probably better than most chess pieces without it. Now, if you're an advanced crafter, I know you're probably thinking you need to talk about raw efficiency versus cost efficiency, but we're going to go over that in the next video. That is an important thing, yes, but we will explain it when we talk about Path of Exile in its own separate video. Of course, if we do want to craft a simple life belt, say life and resistances, we can take advantage of Pristine for more life modifiers and Prismatic for more elemental modifiers. This is very powerful, but also learning to use the other side of fossils, the ones that give us fewer or no mods of a certain tag, will make their power really shine. Now, there are hundreds of builds and probably tens of thousands of combinations of fossils, all geared toward forcing and removing certain modifiers on specific base items, so we can't go through them all, but at least now you see different ways in which we can use them. And once again, in the next video, when we talk more about Path of Exile, I will show you a trick to figure out which fossil combination is best. In summary, fossil crafting is mainly used to hit very specific mods more reliably. Be it a simple craft like using pristine fossils to hit more life mods, or a more complex group of fossils to block other modifiers from rolling. Fossils are used to have more control over what we are crafting. Going over the last few videos, alteration crafting is a great way to start a craft in a hyper-focused way. Fossils are a way to target craft a modifier or an item in a much broader way. And harvest and meta crafting, these are the best ways to continue and complete a craft. That's gonna be it for this video, everyone. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. It's always very much appreciated. And as always, be sure to ask any questions you may have in the comments below. No question is too dumb or basic, and everyone is very happy to answer. If you want more direct contact, be sure to join our Discord where you can ask questions and get answers in real time. Next episode, we're going to be talking about Path of Exile, which is an incredibly powerful tool that will allow you to play around and practice with your crafting without actually having to spend any money. So be sure to join us for that episode. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everyone. Take care. Thank you for watching. Stay safe in Path of Exile and in real life. Bye-bye.
Divine power! Divine power! It's branching exile. You're making me nervous.